Hello, how are you guys doing? I hope your mental, physical health are good and fit. So, this is December the 30th. One more day left in 2020. Some of the countries already on to the last day, 31st of December, and welcoming 2021. So somewhere on this earth, right, it takes about a day to celebrate 2021, it seems. So it has a time, difference, time lag, but it's coming. And 2021, it's more for the feelings. It's not about all the knowledge and how to do it and all the formulas to follow. It's more for the feeling, the gut feeling and intuition. Like when you place a lot of importance on that, you can really flow with the good wave of 2021 because when you do opposite, say hold on to the old beliefs or old ways of thinking and methods, it really makes you rigid and it really makes you really tight, and you cannot go outside of the box thinking because you're so into this tunnel vision. But 2021 is more for the freedom, more for the feeling and intuition and a gut feeling. And you don't need to explain from A to Z for what you want to do. You just do it because you feel like it, or you do it because you thought of it, right? So it's more for the feelings. So you pay more attention to your feeling, the true feeling. In order to have that, you need to be who you are. You need to be true to yourself. You don't need to, all those other people's, the concept of what to do and what you shouldn't do, what you shouldn't do. It's the core of yourself. You listen to your voice and feelings. And when you're ready for that, I think you really ride on a wave, a good wave. And it's like when you play the game, you go here and there, and it's very complicated. But when your turn comes, you kind of from go A to B, like you just go shoo, bypass all those complicated things, and you finish really quickly. So you're doing this the shortest ways and methods of doing things, and you get it done without a lot of hassles or struggles. I think that's the way it goes. And when you pay attention to your feeling, you know that you're made out of energy. So as this chair or light or the curtains, everything's, when you break it down, it's all about the energy. When you think that way, you connect to the same energy, like same attracts like. So when you are in a good mood, and you attract the good things, and so that your thoughts attracts the things that would happen actually in reality in front of you. And for instance, like for me, I run outside, so the weather is pretty important. And today it was 100% rain forecasted, and it was raining really hard. And I thought, oh shoot, I don't really want to go out in the rain, but if I had to, I will go. But I prefer to be dry. So I kind of thought about, maybe there's only 1 hour slot time that it will lift, and it can rain before and after, right? And I thought about that, and literally I decided to run about 2ish, because when it gets dark I don't want to run outside. So anyway, when I thought about, okay, it's about 2, and when you look outside it started to kind of lift. By the time I was out, the rain wasn't almost nil, like it wasn't raining, and literally it was dry the whole time. And I encounter those things quite often. For the weather-wise, it just have this 1 hour slot time, whether the forecasted was heavily rain or snow or like really bad conditions, but it's somehow like we get this 1 hour slot time of dryness. And after you've done, it doesn't matter, right, how the weather goes as far as the running goes. Anyway, so that I encounter those the weather sinking a lot, and you think it's just a coincidence. It could be, but that's okay. You just take everything as the way you like to see, because that's what you've been doing it, but in a negative way. I was doing in a negative way. You just took everything in a negative perspective. But from now on, you know that you can take it in, the way you like to see the world. So it's up to you. You take it as a coincidence, or you take it as, oh, I'm so lucky. You literally talk to the weather, to your preference. And that's how you create your world, create your reality, and it makes you feel much better that way. So you take a small things here and there, and you train yourself to notice the slightest things, slightest difference that are good for you, and it builds up. It's more like a muscle. Like when you find the smallest things that are good for you, or you can apply that for the people as well. Like when they do the smallest things, you really notice, and then you mention it, and the other person like, oh, like somebody's really appreciating this, and it snowballs. And that's the sense that you have, like you could train your sense as well, and you be more sharp, you be sharper to see the slightest difference. So you have this energy ball, like you're made out of energy. Everything is made out of energy, so like attracts like. So when you are in a good condition, when you do exercise, you clear your mind, you feel good, you literally breathing much better, and your head is clear, so that your thinking gets clear as well. And overall, like when you are in a good condition, it could be exercise, could be yoga, it could be doing something you really love. As long as you are in a good condition, you attract the good things, and you repel things that you don't need. So it gets more and more towards the world that you want to live in, and you will become more and more of the person you want to become. So 2021, get you feeling sharp, and intuitive feeling is very important to flow through this whole new wave. Okay, so hope this helps, and see you in the next video. Okay, bye bye.